So welcome back YouTube and to Twitch chat. So obviously Article 13 passed, there's nothing we can do about that. I'm going to stream as long as I can. Hopefully things get worked out that mean European resident streamers and content creators don't get kicked off of the internet in the 2 years that we have. It turns out that a group of Swedish MEPs meant to press the other voting button to start some amendment discussions and press the wrong button. So that's cool. But I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can, unless obviously life forces me on other paths. It is completely unenforceable, but it's still obviously a weight over our heads. And second thing, I don't know if you can see them on desktop, you can't see it on mobile, but the stream will now have, all my games will now have the LGBTQIA plus tag because I openly identify as pansexual. It's in the thing, like the panels below the video player on desktop as well. I'm going to say it the once, it's not a defining feature of me, but some people might have a problem with it, and I'm letting you all know now. If you have a problem with that, I don't, like, obviously I'm not happy that you have a problem with it, but it's up to you. It's if you don't want to stick around. And as I mentioned also below the video player, I am probably gender fluid, not sure, but some people like to know, some people don't. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Let's get into a prison break where I have to avoid strange amphibian creatures from times beyond memory. Look, I have a pansexual badge that I could have had as either a polearm or a frying pan. I went with the polearm because I have enough puns like in my head. Where's my chisel gun? Okay, so to break, I appreciate the support, guys, folks. To break it down for you, so V is interact, which makes no sense because Q and E are lean. But say, like, I've got to bust out of here.
It won't budge.
The door is locked, so I've got to. That's the save icon, by the way. The door is locked, so I've got to get out. So you'd think maybe just, you know, interact with these.
There seems to be a sewage tunnel
No.
running below the grating.
You go into the inventory, you click the tool you want to use. Bit janky, hasn't aged well. Quality of life improvements, you know, since then have made great progress. It is primarily a stealth game, like stealth investigation horror. But it does go through periods of being a shooter. It is definitely unique. It goes through periods of being a shooter, so this is my ammunition. You'll see I've got a fair amount. I'm playing on easy, so it could be worse. This is health, healing items, heart rate. And you click on Jack, and he has a health, like a character sheet with where it tells you where he's injured. This is morphine. Game time, 5.5 hours. And text resources, which I should... Ooh, wait, what? Is this the... Oh, huh. So, his faces, all the faces are interesting. The Dark Depths, February 10th, 1922, morning. I have no idea how I've made it this far. In fact, I'm no longer certain where this far is, or if it even exists outside my imagination. Every step I take, every move I make, I'll be missing you. I question what I see and hear. There's some kind of song travelling on the wind, like so much else. It seems familiar, and yet fills me with such dread. I can't believe anything of this earth could make such a sound. It must be insane. Any sane person would have turned back by now, but I've passed that point. I have to see this through to the end. I have to know what has brought me here. If there's no answer to be found in this maze, it is a bit Oblivion. If you want Oblivion, tune in tomorrow for my Bloodlines stuff. That's Oblivion face. I'll do what I can to assist the submarine in blowing this whole place to hell. So there is a submarine outside Yenethle, but there's like a magical barrier over it. If there's no answer to this disease of my mind, if I can't find a way to understand what's happening to me, then I'm better off dead, buried beneath the sea forever. Yeah, so Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, I think came out about the same time as Oblivion. It's completely unrelated. It uses the Source engine instead of, is it Creation for Elder Scrolls? But some of the faces are... Oh. Okay. Some of the faces are very Oblivion-like. Oh, also hitboxes don't really exist when leaning. Hey, guy. I don't know how I was supposed to get out of there without triggering anything. But you know what? Let's try that again. Let's try that again. So your hitbox, you can lean through walls and stuff.
There seems to be a sewage
There is a sanity
tunnel
mechanic.
below the
You'll see
grate.
the screen blurs and Jack hears voices. That's when his sanity is low, and you can die through sanity failure, through massive sanity loss. If you have a gun, he shoots himself. If not, he just kind of dies with no real preamble. Just skip through all this again so it's cleared. I have announced, so this won't be, you know, great news to anyone. After I finish this playthrough, did he see me? I will be off stream in my spare time. What? Get off the ladder, Jack! What copious spare time I have. I will be learning the speedrun of this game. Apparently it's crazy. It involves a lot of leaning through walls. I know that much. Yeah. I hope you like hearing throaty glottal voices. You're going to hear them a lot. What I didn't do is pull up the walkthrough, actually, because there are bits of it that are, we'll say, opaque at best, as a politeness. Do I have to maybe bait him over here and then run back to my cell? Some things also to note, ladders are like ladders in most games. They're a bit... That's not... I can't get back up anyway. They are finicky. And there are ropes. I've climbed ropes as well. But Jack, who we play as, Jack Walters, can... I want this. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Jack can...
It won't budge.
Climb up ladders and ropes while holding a two-handed gun. I also don't know which way I'm supposed to be going, which is always the problem in stealth
The
sections.
door's bolted shut.
There's no unarmed attacks or anything. You need a weapon to attack people. There are stealth weapons. Oh god, okay. There are stealth weapons. There's a knife. It's kind of like the best stealth weapon in the game. It does a one-hit kill if you're behind them. And a wide variety of firearms, which the deep ones do care about. You can kill them. These are hybrids. This is just the townsfolk, born as human and then eventually become fishman. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. There's no way of distracting them that I know of. Just have to wait for them to turn around and then see what's in here. Oh. Okay. This screen, there's no run. This is what happens when you press shift. It's kind of like a super stealth mode. Yeah. Early noughties game design at its finest. Okay, so that's that section. I'm going to stay crouched because you move obviously quieter when you crouch. Okay, it's an elder sign. It's not that. Actually, that one is just a save point, but the full elder sign with the 5-point star around it, which hopefully I'll get to eventually. Enemies won't follow you near it because it repels them, which is handy. If you go back to maybe like part 2 or 3 on YouTube, because these do go up on YouTube, you'll notice that I'm standing by one and an enemy appears, and then he kind of sees what I'm standing by, covers his eyes and backs off. Don't think I can get down here, no. Obviously you're supposed to lean and stuff, but maybe because I'm playing on easy, maybe because it's a game from 2005. As long as you edge carefully, you're usually okay. I probably want to go over there. Oh, hang on. I think I know where I am. I think this portcullis at the top is where I got captured. Oh, also, Jack apparently is fine with this drop, but gets... yeah, I got captured in that little corridor. Jack has real bad vertigo on most things. It's kind of like looking down a 2-foot drop gives him vertigo, and takes fall damage from the smallest of drops as well, so it gets annoying sometimes. You know me, dude. You know me.
It's locked.
Of course. Ah!
Looks like some kind of laboratory.
I want to get it there. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I've scripted. Oh, Jack has visions. He sees through supernatural eyes sometimes.
It's locked.
Still locked. So I need to find the key. So, for example, his propensity for breaking his shins is why I haven't tried to jump onto that platform over there. Also, of course, there's a guard. So. 2 guards, in fact. I need the key. They don't have pockets you can rifle through. Keys and stuff usually are... which way did I come? Are usually kind of hanging off of hooks and... or on tables, things like that. So it's entirely possible I have to go back into the cells, into like the prison cell area, to open a door that I didn't open. Reasonably safe here, I think. I know there are guards up here, but is there any way to sneak past them? Yes, apparently there is. They are the best guards of all time. Actually, no, the best guards of all time goes to the security guards in my Bloodlines playthrough. Because I've been focusing on... sneaking. As long as they're not actively looking for me, and even then, I can stand in front... I can... Okay, jibs up.
The door's bolted shut.
Of course it is. I can crouch in front of a guard and they won't see me. So I've got a broken leg now. which is why my movement speed is so drastically reduced. Actually, if you're a big fan of graphic imagery, there's your broken leg. Enjoy that one. I'm going to use this to scout, so morphine solves all problems. Also, I'm probably just bleeding out. You know, if this works and I get to where I'm supposed to be going, I'm just going to heal. I think I made progress. Just gonna heal. Just push through the pain. There we go. Jack's all better. So bandages are for light wounds, which are like the scratches. These are splints. His arms can get broken as well as his legs. And then this is important. This is for suturing. He gets heavy wounds if he takes too much damage of a certain kind, which bleed and just lower your overall health. Oh, thank God. Lower your overall health pool and worsen other injuries. It's also really hard to tell when you're crouched. So sometimes I'll be moving really slowly and being able to jump and not know why. Yeah, the opening of the game doesn't really go into too much detail about the rest of the game. It's worth playing. It's aged okay. It does. It's aged okay, and it's got some good ideas behind it, but it's not perfect. It's still one of those games where I hate playing it, but I love playing it at the same time. Like, I'm having fun despite the game. I would love a remaster. This is actually a Bethesda game, published by Bethesda and developed by, I think it was ZeniMax before Bethesda bought them. This is a first aid kit, just lying around. I'd love a remaster, to go back to that topic of conversation. I have not played the new one. I want to, primarily because of money reasons. I've heard, as you say, mixed things about it, though. I'm pretty excited for the Sunken City, which is... It was supposed to be the licensed Call of Cthulhu game, and then I just went in a huge circle, I think. Oh no, there's some revolver ammo that I can't pick up. What was I saying? Yeah, it was supposed to be the licensed Call of Cthulhu game. Stand up, Jack. Please stand up. And then the Chaosium, the license holders, I believe. I think it's them. They gave the license to someone else, so they continued production on it and just changed it to not be Call of Cthulhu.
The outsiders have not been able to cross through the barrier. Mother Song is bolted. There are many waiting in prayer.
Excellent. Dismissed.
Oh, Vampire was on my radar for a while, like before it came out, and I'm very interested to play it, but time and money.
Robert? We're in the middle of an invasion, and you've got Aurora singing hymns!
You're a fool, Sebastian. I command the Order of Dagon, not you.
So the hymns are actually powering a barrier spell.
At all costs!
I've shut the lab down, Sebastian.
What? This is madness! Can't you see how far this has come?
Your trivial experiments are of no concern to me. All energies must be directed at completing the translation of the
I mean, I could just leave them here and come back to it.
The
They're
work
obviously
of
having
my
a
great-grandfather
having a
must be
family
finished.
spat.
Take your worthless body back
Oh.
to shore. You are of no further use.
Shots fired.
That's not going to happen, Robert.
Oh. As I say, Sebastian's a scientist. He doesn't believe in the magic. Oh, that's a problem. Indeed.
You will kneel before
Oh, I can move. I don't have any of my guns. So I don't think I'm supposed to be able to fight.
There's no time for that right now. It's not safe.
Yeah, I know it's not safe. Where am I going, Jack?
Nothing of interest.
Oh, the blurring is the sanity effect. I don't think I can get out this way.
It's locked.
Nope.
Your race is finished. It is our time now.
So he's casting the spell, but I'm healing. So I think I got a few iframes out of that. Is there a gun anywhere that I could fight with so that I know when I die?
There is no escape.
I know there's no escape. There's no firearms either. I'm wondering if I was supposed to have picked one up already. So I died. Pretty obviously. Game over, you are dead. I'm going to check to see if there was actually something I was supposed to pick up. I do not have any Jack cult repellent. Yeah. Sure. Just rapidly skip through the walkthrough to the right place. Roughly the right place. Devil's Reef, airfield tunnels, there we go. All of that. Oh. There is a knife on the table, apparently. Game's crashed. It's fine. Pieces is appropriate. The game, not only has the game crashed, it won't actually get me back to the desktop. I've just got a black screen. I want my cursor back, game. Please? Don't make me control shift escape. I can't use my cursor for anything. Oh, there we go. Right. Also, for some reason, my Steam version requires me to run through first time setup every time. But you'll get to see who made the game. Yeah, Bethesda and ZeniMax. I think this was before Bethesda and ZeniMax, but I could be wrong. Oh no. ZeniMax Media owned Bethesda Softworks. So, knife on the table. Cool. That one. Ah, I see. Cool. Right. Luckily, you can skip cutscenes. Nope. It's the other side of the table. He was just in the way. There we go. Stab. Died like a little bitch. Oh yeah, the impact sounds are great. Right, so despite the ammo scattered all around this room, he dies in 2 knife stabs. Jack, you're fine. You've got no injuries. Stop panting. Actually, the panting I think is a sanity thing. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, if you can't stand up to at least 3 knife stabs, there's the key. What good are you? I assume general evidence. No. Was this a tome? Nope. Oh, I never reread that. Vulnerability, piercing damage, indeed. Oh, it's disappeared. Okay, sure, why not? I'll allow it.
Nothing of interest.
As I say, the knife is the best melee weapon in the game. There is a crowbar, but it's not as powerful as the knife. Now this door is open. You have to right click to bring it up like this, and then that kills pretty much everything in one go from behind. There is ADS with the firearms. Alright, well, I'm going to go this way. Great Cthulhu. There's the barrier that I have to take down to let the oh, there's the first aid kit over there. To let the submarines do its thing. Oh, it's ammunition. I'm full on everything. Because it's easy mode and everything dies in one go. Pretty much 1 shot to the head, 2 to the center of mass. Sweet rifle.
The doorway is sealed by some mystical force.
I see you there. I almost didn't. So, aim down sights is a thing. Oh, now everything's too much for him. It's so inconsistent, the sanity thing. Okay. Well, I guess he saw me. That guy's just vibrating. Oh, it also doesn't reload automatically. You have to physically press the reload button. Also, as I've mentioned in the panel below the video player, I am disabled. My hand does do that occasionally. I am sorry if it gives you motion sickness. It's not the best for me when I'm playing games. And when my neck starts twitching, it makes it real hard to focus on what I'm doing. If you aim down sights for too long with a weapon, by the way, Jack's arms get tired. And your aim starts waving. Right, next time I save the game, I've realised
The door's bolted shut.
there's no bolts though.
The door's bolted shut.
I realise I've blocked my event list, so... Although there's an activity feed on Twitch, I guess.
The door's bolted shut.
Still bolted shut, in case you're wondering. Is that a bolt?
The door's bolted shut.
That must be the handle. Okay, I guess it's back down and find something to open the bolt with. it can be a bit fiddly with... You know, Kiwi? For you, I'll check. Because actually, I may have just missed the bolt entirely. Some of the textures aren't very clear due to the age of the game. That's the bolt, in case anyone was wondering. And sometimes you have to be real careful with butt stab. It turns at the wrong time. You have to be very precise with where the mouse is pointing. Okay.
Too many.
Oh.
They'll get me.
Cinnamon rolls. Do you like a good cinnamon roll?
What the hell am I doing here?
I was going to heal. But stabs do seem a sad way to go. And as you saw, like, the first guy took 2 hits to die. The second guy took the same type of hit, but like 7. I'm dead. It's a perfectly made masterpiece of gaming tech, as you can clearly see from the fact... Oh, I've got to do the boss fight again because there wasn't a save point after it. Fun times. Fortunately, as I say, it's a cutscene, so I can skip it. Yeah, dude, you deserve it. Consistency is very important. Lack of consistency annoys me and is tedious. And anyone, if you spend any time here, like, I hate tedium so much. It's the bane of my existence. Stagnation is what drives me to do things like this. Obviously, I want to build a community to support people and you know, entertain, but I hate stagnation and the idea of stagnating, so. On the other hand, I know where the door bolt is now. I don't think there's anyone up here. Need to go this way. Hopefully they don't see me. Grab the rifle from down here. And the first aid kit. How did it go anyway, dude? All good? Just the box ticked. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak through this section because of how many guards there are. I can get rid of Sorcerer. No one heard that, huh? Sorry to hear it, but at least, as I say, it's done now, so. Stellar aim. Stellar aim. I am the best at aiming. There we go. Those sorcerers, the ones with the cows, they suck. There's a section earlier in the game where there's 2 of them in a room, and it's not good because they blow you back with wind spells and then throw fireballs at you. Oh, and as I was saying earlier, the game is incredibly precise with like door bolts and things. So there was this like a chase sequence earlier. You know what? I've got the ammunition. There was a chase sequence earlier where I was trying to close doors and bolt them, but because I wasn't perfectly on the bolt, just kept opening the door instead. That's good. That's fine. Ah. Oh, whoops. Fucking... Right. That was the guy that picked me off last time. So I think we're good. It is supposed to be a stealth game, but there are bits of it where the stealth just seems like it's A, not worth it, or B, impossible. Just because of the number of guards on their janky patterns. Oh, I know where I am. So I went that way before. Is there anything over here? It's a weird garden. Okay. That's fine. How am I doing? 13 rounds, could be better. Hopefully I'll get to other weapons soon. Yeah, it is a bit confused about that. There's a section later on actually in this level, I think. Level in liberal air quotes. Where enemies spawn infinitely. So shooting them doesn't really do anything, but it's an option, and it's not made clear that they spawn infinitely. Okay, didn't take any damage. Okay, it says it didn't take any damage, but it's behaving as if he did, which is worrying. It starts as an investigation and just goes pulp. Apparently that's a hole. So if you're using this as a walkthrough, don't do that. I did that yesterday actually, as well. Just walked off a gantry and it hurt. I do kind of wonder if there's a hidden system where Jack takes like a minor amount of damage and it just heals it slowly over time. What did I actually... Oh, I guess I fell down there. Yep, that's a hole. I did not see the pit at my feet, I'll be honest. Okay, well I didn't come this way before. If you don't like starfish, you might want to look away.
I need something to clear a path.
Last time it was a explosive. So I assume that's in the laboratory. It can be easy. In fact, I just did. I saw the path that led to it and thought, oh, it'll be fine, and it wasn't. It wasn't fine in the slightest. Yeah, I saw that bit of the path and was like, oh, I'll just drop down onto the path, it'll be fine. Nope. Nope. Actually, the boss fight with the polyps, there's a bottomless pit all around it, so... Right, I'm back here. I didn't want to be here, but I'll save anyway. because I didn't explore the other path last time. Oh, I did. Revolver ammunition I can't pick up. Okay, so all the way back around. If indeed I can get all the way back around. Try and find the lab. Not the dog, unfortunately. Forbidden Science Lab. If anyone can remember where that was. If I can actually get back up there. I can't. I have to go all the way around. Stellar game design. Stellar game design right there. Will I take fall damage? I probably will. Yes, I did. So you can't go back around. You can't go back the way you've come, but you have to take fall damage to go back. Right. I'm going to try something. I need a vantage point. Yeah, because I have to jump down to get there. If I'm standing up, is the fall damage lessened? Sure isn't. Just gotta take it. You can also heal wounds independently. If you press H, it heals everything that it can heal. Actually, you know what? Rather than wasting that, this one. That's what I tried to do. His aerial control isn't great. But I'll just look. I just reload the save, so it's that way into that room. Right, try again. That door's bolted. You also, sometimes you have to crouch to pick up items and to interact with save points because Jack's too tall to interact with them if they're on the ground. Yeah, counterpoint, dude. While you are a giant, you aren't a video game character. Although you might be, I guess. You'll never know. This might just be a simulation. Right, so... progress, I guess, has been made. I just need to remember where the laboratory was. It's up here? I don't know. I'm just making it up at this point. Reality is probably a sim, you are 100% correct. I'll be honest. I didn't see him. Blind fire headshots. Oh, the best. Jack gives zero craps what they want. There we go.
It's unlocked.
Can I bolt it? Apparently not. Oh, sweet rifle ammunition. I thought that was a leg. It's a plant. Lab notes of Esther Marsh. Blue Tinfiblia. Further observation. That sounds made up. Further observations. The petals have some acidic properties which are yet to be fully investigated. They are especially harmful to the beloved of Great Cthulhu, as tests with the prison tender's pet have shown. Although exposure was strictly limited, considerable skin disfigurement resulted. Because of this, all laboratory samples are to be removed. However, I will keep the specimen in the garden for now. Promises to be a fruitful object for further study. Assume that's how I'm going to get past the starfish. Overwrite that one because it's in the wrong place. Handgun ammo I don't need. Tommy gun ammo I don't need.
Cursed! I'm cursed with this vile plague!
Oh, shit.
Please, stranger, I beg you, put me out.
Jack's just deadpan with the delivery.
I need your help. I have to get into the temple.
Only those loyal to the Order have access through the main doors. But there's an old passage. A passage that runs.
Yes, Jack is
deep
hearing voices. It's a
temple.
sanity effect thing.
Though I warn you now, outsider, tread cautiously. I've heard talk of ancient dwellers in those dark depths. An evil from a forgotten time.
This just keeps getting better. So how do I get down there?
Explore the abandoned areas. That is
How
all
can I get down there?
you. Now, please, kill me and my pain.
He did. You are correct.
Kill me.
I'll be sacrificed.
Jack, shut up. You won't be sacrificed. They'll just kill you.
They're going to find me.
They might find you, actually, yes. If you don't shut up.
Father had the answer.
Alright, anyway.
What's
Save the game again. I'm just happy I could stab the poor thing.
happening to me?
And not use a round on it. Is there anything to read? This again. I can save after closing it though. Just overwrite that save. So progress is being made. Slow progress. So the good thing about me not playing Breach anymore. Oh, I never addressed that. I'm not going to be playing Breach on stream anymore because the player count just isn't high enough to, you know, warrant me playing it. And kind of like felt that I was wasting all our time. So I'll just be playing whatever game I'm playing at the time instead. Which is a shame. It has potential, but it's 15-20 minute wait to get into a game with other people. So that's back at the prison cells. If you guys could stop turning around at the perfect moment, that would be fantastic. I have not played Warframe lately. I realised that I really enjoy the game, don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic game. But for me on my own, you know, when I'm not playing with you, there's too much for me to keep track of on screen and too much to process. Although I did play a little bit to get ML4. stop overshooting. Although I do need to turn it on later because for anniversary stuff. I saw there was a melee change actually. You don't have to switch to stances and things, is that right? Is that what they said? I can't remember entirely. Sweet. No more mashing of the quick melee button. Okay, I think that's everything I can do up here. Reload, although I'm pretty sure I'd already reloaded. I was going that way. This was a dead end, but it might still let me get a drop on the last guy. Yes, stylish mashing is the goal, of course. Yeah, I turned it on to get the Kubro, the egg that I was hatching, to hatch. And then I've got a bucket. And whatever that was. Prison food. It's just malodorous slop. Yuck. Oh, I've got some antidote. Sweet. To get my Kubro and to do the MR4, you know, trial thing.
The door's bolted shut.
But that was it. I don't know where I need to take this slop. But I've got it. Ah! Here. I guess. Slop.
Whatever's behind it sure is hungry.
What? Thank you.
The door's bolted shut.
I don't have anywhere to save nearby is the problem. I can't go back into the cell that I came from. That's the way out. Unless I can now, whatever.
It won't open.
Nope. Still locked. Okay, let's see what the Stompy Boy is. I've got my trusty rifle. Hopefully it's distracted by eating. Actually, can I? Where's the corner? Where is it? First aid kit. And nothing else, I guess. Till I open the door anyway.
The door's bolted shut.
No. See what I mean about it being very precise? Ah. Star spawn. I see. Oh. Do I have to go back to the laboratory? Cthulhu's child. Do I have to go back to the laboratory for the thing in the that is inimical to them? Where was it? Nope. General evidence. Specimen in the garden for now. Time to poison a star. Yeah, definitely. Oh no, the door is bolted. How can I possibly get in? Even the deep ones know they can break doors down. Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
They appear to be trying to cultivate new breeds of plant life.
Yeah, but how do I... Just save so I don't have to do that again.
I've never seen plant life like this before.
How do I get the plant in the slot?
From their shape and texture, they look almost prehistoric.
Okay. Chemical weed killer. Nope.
Most of these experiments seem to have been carried out on humans.
Unless, like, the weed killer is the thing I need. It's not like it's a huge time loss if it doesn't work. Unfortunately, again, cannot sprint, so gonna be walking back. But I hope everyone out there is having a better afternoon than Jack Walters currently is. Jack is has a severe case of protagonist glass jaw on occasion as well.
There's no way I'm trying that again.
I wonder if I have to do this. Is this what I have to do? So if I fill it with slop. No.
That thing is wild. I need to figure out a way to subdue it.
Right. So I'm gonna risk the crash. Da, 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 da. No, apparently you're supposed to get sanity loss for killing that guy. The experiment. That is true. I was hearing a voice, but it recommends you stand far back to lower your sanity loss. Oh, I need the actual plant. Opening the door is pretty bad for the sanity. Where do I get the blue tin fibula? Oh. I think it's crashed again. Yep, it's crashed again. Gosh darn it. Also, the problem is that I can't make it much brighter. So I do miss things occasionally. Just got to wait for the program to close properly, I suppose. And Restart it. There we go. Steam's saying I've played this for 29 hours, so this playthrough has taken about 6. My previous one probably took about 12 to completion. So I guess I tried it a few times, or just ran around a lot more previously. Although I do remember the Shoggoth boss taking a while. Because they threw the greatest hits of Lovecraftian fiction into this game. So apparently I missed a few things. True, idling can rack up, certainly in Steam. So I need to go to the bottom again. Somewhere should be my stuff. Oh. Oh, I guess that's what that weird shape thing was. Okay, so I've already got my stuff. Cool. I wasn't sure. With the few shotgun shells next to it, I thought that was a body, but I guess it was a backpack. And then there was a door to go through. I'm going to assume this one. This is where you use the weed killer. Ooh. That all looks very Yithian. I'm going to come back to that. In case people come back. And that 5 is the shotgun.
I've never seen plant life like this before.
I'm going to save on here. I honestly thought something would happen down here at the base of the plant, but I guess not. Maybe I'll just have to run up, go back to the plant and kind of mash the V button to get something off it, perhaps. Just in case it needs me to reload all my weapons.
That little spot of gardening seems to have worked. The vines should be safe to climb now.
Do I want to climb them, though? Because I can't do anything in here yet.
I've seen a room similar to this somewhere before.
This was a room at the end of the prologue. So that's referencing. Okay, so I don't want to climb these just yet. Oh, wait. Jack, get... Jack. Ladders. I hate ladders so much in games. Can I get onto... here? There we go. So I need to find that blue flower, I guess. There's also a Tommy gun. It's not great. So she said she kept a sample of it.
Their surface texture is extremely rough.
Nope. And no. Does anyone see a blue flower? Or has anyone seen a blue flower anywhere around? Looks like that one. Oh, wait. Duh. There's a garden. I think everyone should be dead. Apart from that guy, apparently. Where was the... Where did I panic run to? I think it was down here. The knife. Very inconsistent. So, there was a garden somewhere. Butt stab indeed. This is the prison complex. God. Usually I'm okay with directions in games, but for some reason I just can't remember where I panic ran to. Probably because that's panic running. I don't think it was up. Up was the temple. Maybe? I don't know. It's not like there's anyone left alive to do anything, so... Well, there shouldn't be, anyway. Aha! I remembered. Hey, Death. Hope everything is going okay for you. When I do get to 50 followers, you'll definitely be getting a VIP badge for the support you've provided just by having me on in the background and being a voice of moral support when I needed it. Right, okay, so I've got the flower. We're all good. Now I can poison the, No. Now I can poison the tentacular horror behind the door. I'll be honest, I just wanted to say tentacular. Doesn't get used anywhere near enough. No, this stream is getting very multicultural. Nope, haven't used the revolver, which is great. It's the joys of the platform. Right, let's try for what, the third time or the fourth time? I can't remember. It's taken too many times. Let's go the way I know. Right, someone's about to get a little tummy ache. See you around, Kiwi. Have fun. Enjoy. Thanks for tuning in.
I don't think I should use that right now. The door's bolted shut.
Hopefully you'll come back again soon. Did I do that?
This hammer could come in useful.
Really? All that for a hammer? Does anyone know where I need to use the hammer? Just in case it gets up You know, feels better, gets over the indigestion. Okay, so hammer. I honestly don't know where I need that hammer.
It won't budge.
I'll go back up and save, because I'm going to risk it and Alt tab out to check the guide again, because, like, I don't think I've been anywhere a hammer would be useful, but obviously I have. So do something about the starfish, but I don't see how a hammer and or chisel will deal with that. Unless I just need to poke around. I'll poke around in the Yith room first, to be fair. But I still want to save. And then we shall see what is in the Yith room. Squelch. Squelch. Time to climb some vines. That's the right word. There you go. Climbed a vine holding a shotgun. Jack has superpowers that don't include getting out of holes anymore, apparently. There we go.
It doesn't work.
No, it needs a green power crystal.
This place doesn't seem to have been used for thousands of years. This looks familiar. I've seen machinery like this somewhere before.
You have, Jack. You have. And you pressed the button and it all went badly for you. Not sure what I need to do. So let's risk it once more. What? What? Okay. Right, so I need the green crystal. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. It's crashed. So apparently picking up the hammer causes the enemies to respawn, so that's cool. But there is a save point with the green crystal that I can pick up with the hammer and chisel. I guess that's what I need them for. Which will then power the Yithian machine, which means I can progress the game by going through a Yithian gate. That is a good question. I will pull that up right now. I just prefer using my monitor personally. Skip that. Also because I don't like typing on my phone keyboard. Especially Cthulhu. There we go. That's what I did originally, but for some reason I've just forgotten to do it.
You're going to die.
Gonna die, apparently. Load game. There we go. I'm a professional. And then turn the phone landscape so that it displays properly. Interesting. Let's get to the relevant place. There we go. Okay, so I shouldn't need to crash the game again. We'll go this way. Back to the other safe spot, where I will of course save the game. But apparently things have respawned. Let's go over there. Back to the garden with the blue flower, and then turn left instead of right towards the garden. Their accuracy and ability to take damage is variable at best. And incredibly annoying. Because sometimes two body shots with the rifle kills them sometimes, and other times, as you saw, it doesn't do anything. Right, can I shoot him from up here first? Or does he only really spawn in? Nope, he's there. Right. Broke both my legs doing that. I'm just going to reload that save. I didn't know if landing on the lip, on this like slanted ledge, would save the fall damage, but apparently it just pushes you off. So, shoot the guy again. Hopefully do it in one shot, twice in a row. And then just walk around. Go back to the pistol. It might be a bit quicker this way than walking all the way around. Could be wrong. Okay, I'm good so far. And has anything... Doesn't appear like anyone's respawned in here. Although, obviously they're on a cycle, so it's entirely possible that they're just out of my sight for now. So that's the flowers. So this way is hopefully where I'm supposed to go. Yes, here we go. That's the crystal I need.
It won't budge.
Until I use the inventory.
That should do the trick.
Yeah, now I can power the machine. Save the game. It's a horror game. Save frequently. Save the rifle ammunition when I absolutely need it. Anyone respawned up here? I hate it when enemies respawn. Okay. So apparently the screen shake is what happens when enemies respawn. So that's cool. Gotta take the long way back around just so I don't get flanked. So there's deep ones over there now. Yeah, dun 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 indeed. Hopefully saving won't get me killed. At least save. The game does have a good soundtrack for its flaws. I don't know if I could get in there for whatever reason if I had to. That's less than happy. Right. Then crystal in there. Press the button. Button. Even. And hope this works. Jump into the gate, nothing bad will happen. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh god. So this is a boss fight. So yesterday, Jack saw a vision of the great race of Yith making this gun to defend themselves against a threat even they could not deal with. The good news is... Yeah, indeed. The good news is... it has infinite ammunition. Bad news is... both the bosses are invisible. There's your point of no return. Okay, he missed me with both those shots. Don't honestly know where I'm supposed to go right now. But this is, you know, this is my weapon from now on till it gets taken away from me. Indeed. Right, there's no save point. Nope. I guess it will clear the starfish if I need to clear the starfish. So there's that. There's no aim down sights with it. It's just point and click. But as you see, it's pretty good. It's pretty powerful. Still haven't taken any damage. Just gotta remember there's a first aid kit in that room up there. If I do take unnecessary damage. I'm just going to check where I'm supposed to go just so that I'm not faffing around wasting everyone's time. Because there's a balance to be made between entertainment and watching me do the same thing over and over again. Yep, that's where I thought. So, let me get my bearings. Through here. I need to go out to the garden. Nope, not that way. This way. Please stop. Stop! Fishman, no! Please. Right, I should be able to save here. Apparently I missed an item box near the gun, but I'm fine on ammunition and health, so... this is why I play on easy most of the time.
I'll never make it out of here alive.
I have made the mistake of playing... See, I took damage from the fall. The PS4 God of War on normal, and... yeah, I took damage from the fall there. Pure bullshit. You know, you can tell I usually play games on easy. There we go. Got to electrocute the right bit of the waterfall, but I assume that's killed the starfish. So let us progress. Without falling into the hole again. Exactly. I play games to relax and have fun, not to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Unless that's the, you know, like Dynasty Warriors or something like that. This way. I play mostly for the story anyway, so. So that should have killed all the starfish. Yeah, I'm completely unashamedly someone who plays games on easy mode. I suspect that will collapse and kill me. Yep. There we go. It will autosave, hopefully, yes. There we go. The game hangs a little bit when it saves. Okay, so there's the save point. I'm just going to put my jumper back on actually because I'm a bit cold. And probably stretch a little bit, so I advise you do the same. I put a second one on, dude. Also, thank you for being here. I know that Cthulhu isn't your thing. So this will make more sense to Farsky and Fat Chance than probably anyone else in the chat. No, just Fat Chance. But the bosses are flying polyps, 2 flying polyps, in a mine, similar environment. So it's going to be very cathartic for the Masks of Nyarlathotep campaign and what happened therein. Save again. Save again. That Deep One's just really proud of his selfie. That's his best angle. Farsky 2, jumpers nil. Indeed, by Plain Grumble. Right. You might be wondering where they are. Well, the joke's on you, because as I've said, they're invisible. This is their footprints. Well, these are their footprints, I should say. This is probably going to take a few attempts, purely because of the nature of the encounter, the boss fight. It's so cheap. So you'll notice that this is effectively surrounded by a bottomless pit. Broken legs just from falling, because I couldn't grab the vine. Perfect start. Yeah, you'll notice that it's a bottomless pit. And you might think, oh, that's fine, just, you know, stay on the bridge in the middle. Nothing bad will happen, etc., etc. Joke's on you, they can control the wind. And there's two of them. And they will push and pull me around as much as they want. And there's no way back up. So it's a case of finding like little safe spots to get away from their wind attacks, and then shoot them with the lightning gun over and over and over again. Also, they're fugly. And the screen's shaking. Makes jumping difficult. There it is. There's one. Now it's trying to push me away. I'm not sure if it's best to... There's the other. They can teleport also. Fine on health. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's best to hit them with little shocks. Well, the big one, I guess, appears to stun it. I'm just going to heal. I'm going to assume that I need to heal and do so. Can I please have my electric gun back? I'm just going to keep shooting you in that beautiful face that only a mother can roll. See? They turn invisible and teleport. Oh, and it pushed me off. Guess what? I've got to do all over again. Yep. It's get to that point to actually start the boss fight, because there's a platforming puzzle to begin with. Which way was it? It was the other way. Khazad-dûm. Obviously I can't check that without crashing the game, but I'm going to assume it is appropriate. Right. Not sure where I have to be to get them to spawn. Might be all the way at the top. Which, as you can see, less than ideal. Maybe this corner will save me. Fortunately, you can kill them. Like, you can kill one, and I think the boss fight stays the same, with one fewer flying polyps. Kind of look at the rock to try and manage the sanity, I guess. The gun will explode. But I am holding A and D down so that I don't get pulled off. I think I died from health. Yeah, I lost all my health there. Right. And this is easy as well. This is on easy mode. Or Boy Scout, as it's called. I think this is the hardest boss fight I remember in the game. Oh, you have to have a fully charged shot. Huh. Five fully charged shots. Okay, and you can duck if they're pushing you away and stand and run backwards to if they're trying to pull you. Okay. Right. Armed with that knowledge. Let's try again. So apparently they'll spawn near the pillars. But I think that spot was pretty good. I just wasn't managing my health well enough. Might try and see if it's viable. That wasn't one of them. Whoops. Shot over its rather large head. Jack, for God's sake. Consistent sanity effect or no sanity effect at all, please, devs. I don't think that was fully charged. I think the fully charged is that. Please get away from me, you massive flesh. Oh wow, that hit. And the screen does that weird ripple effect when you teleport. Where are you? Again. Only a face and another floor. Right, I'm gonna heal. I'm not gonna risk that again. I think that one's on 3. I can't stand up. Why can I not? There we go. Wait. Are they dead? I think they're both okay. That was weird. Sure. I guess I did it. I'll take it. Climb all the way up the vines through the other gate. They've just retired. They don't want to be a boss anymore. Pick up the ammo box. Because I don't think I keep the Yith gun for very long. Is that just a shoot it out kind of situation? Don't know if that was fully charged or not. Okay, that's not working. I don't know if I've just come back up the way I came from. I don't think I have. No, I guess I just have to find a way up. Fair. Well, that was the boss fight. Turns out if you've got a walkthrough that tells you what to do, it's a lot easier than doing it blind. Like, I remember struggling on that for a long time, getting very frustrated. And I played on the same difficulty as well, because again, I don't... I just play for story, I don't really play for the challenge most of the time. So there we go. That's how you do the boss fight. Without realizing it. Oh, that's this entire game, dude. After a certain point, all the puzzle solutions become really obscure. Like, there's a safe in the esoteric order of Dagon. And you go up to it through just natural progression, usually. And if you try to interact with it, Jack says, like, there's no point without the combination, or words to that effect. You never find anything that is the explicit combination, but you find a legend nearby with a date in it, which you're supposed to work out is the combination. Yeah, like, obscure puzzles and point-and-click adventures annoy me, but the ones that I play, like Discworld games and Monkey Island, play them more for the humour than the puzzles, and I don't mind checking guides. Huh. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna go this way. It's like with Bloodlines. I will freely admit that I reload save states to get a better outcome in certain circumstances, like with Jeanette and Therese. So this is why the sorcerer's annoying, they have fireballs. I did it a few times in Mass Effect 2 as well, because of the way how sometimes the Renegade Paragon conversation options gave you... Oh, he saw that monstrosity up there. Gave you, the bad point. Can I get back to that save location, actually, before I introduce myself to Mother Hydra? No? I don't think so, unless I can climb the stone wall, of course. I don't know if that did anything, it just made me feel better. Yeah, bait and switch moments are a bit naff. I guess I can't. Never mind then. Go say hi to Mother Hydra. Shout out to my boy Cthulhu. Always watching. Always sleeping. Right, I'm going to try and minimize any sanity effects here because they're just annoying. Right, I think there's like pools of water I have to mess with. Jack, really going to need you to step up and stop freaking out. You've seen a lot of weird shit. Yes, there we go. So we got deep ones. And I will read that in a moment when I'm able. Clearly that's not what I'm supposed to do the second time around. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's absolute unit, I believe is the parlance of the day. What? Why would you... That's a false choice. Okay, so I've done that for now. What is step 2 of the puzzle? So, like, why would you ever pick C? Oh, I see. I know what that vision's showing. You're dead, son. Oh, I know what it is.
Can't concentrate. That damn creature's wailing.
So how do I... So I think if I recall correctly, what I'm supposed to do is I have to shut her up somehow. And then I'll become a deep one in terms of mind control. But I've got to shut her up. I don't remember how to do that. I don't think that's worked.
If I could block out that wailing sound, I might be able to sustain the link.
Shout out to my boy Jack. Can I not push this or anything? Okay, well, clearly not. And can't do anything there. They, if you're wondering, the deep ones have mad hops. Well, I thought maybe attack her, but it's a barrier, so I can't. I think these rope things are tied to the buttons on the back of the statues, but I can't get the statues down. Right click does nothing. Can crouch. Can go into stealth for whatever reason. Nope. I mean, that's pretty much done. I'm just gonna save time. You're right, the fisheye is not helping in the slightest. Temple of Hydra. Dealing with Mother. That's that one. Okay. Apparently I'm on the right track. You are just supposed to... I guess that was just another deep one spawning. Maybe I'm in like a weird glitch state? Yeah, just kill me actually. So I can get out of this. Right. Oh wow, that just... Okay, that kills Jack. I thought that would just kick me out of the possession. Okay. Sure, why not? It's true. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Okay, so apparently I rang the gong too early as well, so maybe that was part of the problem. Come on, I know you're there. Right, let's try this again. I like that. I like that amendment. Truly. Okay, I need to get out of here. That was the wrong way. I need to go down that hole there. Oh, I can't see anything. This is where I wanted to go. So apparently, you aren't supposed to be able to possess them until she stops wailing, obviously. Which is what the voice prompt is. Maybe that solved the problem. Let's try. Nope. I might have missed. I will admit that I might have missed the gong. Health is fine. I don't need to bandage that up. The inability to aim down any kind of sight is annoying. Okay, definitely hit it that time. Oh, maybe I'm not charging this up enough. Is that it? No, nothing I do stops the wailing.
Can't concentrate with that damn creature's wailing.
It's not going to question the fact that he's taking control of the deep ones. Because she didn't shut up last time, which is the problem, so I don't know what I did or didn't do. So if anyone... Let's get closer to it. Still wailing. Still wailing. The gong just appears to summon the deep ones.
Block out that wailing sound, I might be able to sustain the link.
The deep ones, much like Jack. So you're supposed to just attack the lever and it goes down. But it's not going down in any way. So I don't really know what's supposed to go on now. Unless I've skipped a step? In my very brief reading of the walkthrough? That is the way it should work. Unfortunately, of course, I can't leave this state once I'm trapped in it. Yeah, it is a point-blank shot. But because I'm in a bugged out state, the timer isn't running. Because that's a timed effect. The controller's a timed thing. So I've got to do all this again. Fun times there. But you get to see the lightning gun in action. Side note, I actually really enjoy the design of the lightning gun and the animation on it. I'm not. Obviously, it's a bug in the code that lets me control them, but oh god. They aren't dying. They aren't dying, chat. And looking at her is giving Jack conniptions. Everything's in slow motion, apparently. Oh lord, he got a case of the vapors. I don't know if that was racist, I'm sorry if it was. Please Jack, just pull yourself together, man. Ah! Helps block pain, doesn't calm the mind. So let's just give this a try. Yes, Jack is now deaf. Cool, so we know that works. I guess it also calmed him slightly, so that's cool. Oh, that was... That was beautiful. Complete fluke as well. I don't know if I've got the time left on this effect to do this in one cycle. There we go. Please just hit the deep one. Thank you. So when you're not in a bugged out state, the game works as intended. Who knew? Oh god, that guy wants me. That made me jump. I am man enough to admit that made me jump. Person enough to admit. There we go. It's a better phrasing. Please? Game? Do as intended. I wonder if the healing will It healed me. Right, if I can go straight backwards and not fall off the edge here. So. Oh, it did not heal me. Never mind. I like how she's just peeking over the lip at me like, yeah, I see you down there, human. I will fully admit that part of the problem I have occasionally with my disability and my hands shaking and twitching is I play on high sensitivity. I prefer it on high sensitivity. Where were you? A-holes. When I was killing everyone. Which obviously makes it difficult to really see what's happening sometimes with my hands throwing the cursor all over the place. This one over here, I believe, hasn't been done. If I stand at the back wall here, see if any of them... Yep, there we go. You get a lightning bolt. 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 Only 4 seem to spawn at a time, so I think I'm okay. I can only imagine this is what tinnitus sounds like. God damn it! Stop moving! I'm fortunate that I don't suffer from it, but obviously I know a few people who do. Which is odd, considering the amount of loud music I listen to. That one's done. It was this one. That should be the 4th one. Right. Yeah, run away from me. What? That went through his head. I'll be honest. I don't know what to do. I think I've done all 4 of them. May as well see to these before they get any worse. Maybe I shouldn't have turned my back to the boss, but there we go. Okay, so I guess the effect doesn't seem to end until I've done one of them. So I should have enough time to check all 4. To see which one's not been done. There we go. Because the bubble's still up, so I can't get to Mother Hydra. This is also, in case you're wondering, class of the boss. I feel that goes without saying, really, but... that one's down. I am stuck in the wall. That was weird. Ah, no, it must be here. One's down. That one's down. Pretty sure I've done 4 cycles of this. Ah! I had. And that's a save point. Handy. Oh, hang on. I might have a feel good to read. I'll take them where I can get them. So, for those of you who don't know, I run Dungeons and Dragons events at a local board game cafe, and a review from this month's oh, I need to reply to this. It's making me feel good. So today, so inspired by the likes of some really big name D&D things, all excellent podcasts. Encouraged by my fiance, I took a trip into Liverpool to visit Sugar and Dice for a D&D 5e taster session. Skip through that. Huge thanks to Sugar and Dice, which is the cafe I work at, and then the players, and of course the excellent DM whose name I totally forgot. Cool. That made me feel better after the past few days. I need to find that on Twitter and comment on it. I like positive feedback. It means I know that I'm doing something right. Now, what did I pick up anyway? Decorative gold disc adorned with jewels. I assume for something. Oh, perhaps the door back here. Egypt. Could it go here?
According to the text, the doors can only be opened with an ancient chant spoken by someone in possession of a sacred charm.
Please tell me we get to hear Rygazengaro again.
I'm not going to be able to get through it without that charm. Behuin and Kugna.
Yes.
Fanu Naemna. Bagliz Kafungin. Kathavahel. Kolth Cthulhu Kafungni.
Aya Rygazengaro. Aya
Hydra.
Oh, Jack. Aya Rygazengaro. Oh, we're back in here. I'm just going to equip the shotgun in case. Well, it's not great at range, but if I get ambushed by anything. And now the submarine's able to bomb the city, torpedo the city. which I happen to be in still. I did not think this one through. Be prepared to see that cutscene a few times, because I have no idea where I'm going. And apparently the ceiling's falling on me. Not that way, I assume. Also, as far as I'm aware, I can't... As far as I'm aware, I can't avoid any of the sand loss from the, you know, Unathlay falling down around me. So we get to hear A.R. Riker Zengro again, which is always a pleasure. I won't speak over it this time, you can admire the delivery.
Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kolth Cthulhu Kafungni, Riga Zengaro, Hydra.
There we go. Ready for the cutscene? Jack's about to have a near-death experience again. Turn around, Jack. So I don't think that I can avoid any of the, like, the sanity loss stuff here. So if the game kills me from massive sanity failure, I will call BS on it. Probably don't need the gun out to be fair, but I'd rather have it just in case Fishman appears. If that collapses. Lead me where thou wilt, falling rocks. Lead me where thou wilt. Not that way then. Nor that way. Jack. Keep it together, Jack. There is literally nothing I can do about it, Jack. Please don't die. What? Where did I go wrong? If anyone knows where I went wrong, please do tell me. Because I was, I thought, moving pretty quickly. Run out of the inner sanctum. Okay, I don't really follow this walkthrough very well with what it's telling me to do. But sure, why not? So I'm aiming for the path back towards the laboratory. Ah, I went too far. That was it, because that was before I got to the portcullis. Nope. Yeah. Right, let's try that again, shall we? I do appreciate your being here.
Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulth Cthulhu Kafungni, Rigazengaro, Hydra.
Praise be to Riker Zengoro. I do appreciate your being here. For whatever reason you're here. I am sorry that we're watching the same things over and over again. I swear that I will eventually complete this section. I'm glad you're happy to be here, Fat Chance. I'm sad for you that you couldn't get Fat Chance without the numbers, unless you intentionally put the 52 there. I assume this is the right way, because it seems to be blocking the path I can't take. How dare he steal your name? Or they steal your name. The nerve. Yeah, no, this way. I wonder if I'm supposed to be aiming for the Yithian machine. Oh, no. You know what? I think I know what I'm supposed to be going for. I was going on the right track. I was just too slow. So through that door up there... What was that blue thing? Is that a shark? That seems like kind of lightning effect. That looks like a trigger of some kind. Through here... There is a portal out, maybe? That's how the marshes got here, but I guess I just can't get there before the ceiling falls on me. Run along the path past the mine tunnel leading to the lab to the end of the path that has an opening leading to the final time puzzle. Go through the tunnels. Clearly that is not the way to go then. I will check the right hand wall. But we will be blessed with Riker Zengoro again. Sorry, IR Riker Zengoro. Possibly the most stilted delivery.
Behuin and Kugna,
But there we go.
Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulth Cthulhu Kafungni, Rigazengaro, Hydra.
It's just the rhythm which the voice actor delivers it with. It resonates with me for some reason. Well, as I guess, I hope that you're having fun out there. If you want to see what has led up to this point, it's all up on YouTube. Channel name of the same. Where everything I do goes. Well, not everything. A lot of the stuff I play goes up. Along with my weekly D&D stuff. And hope that your Friday's going better than Jax's. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. Jack's not having a great Friday. I'm assuming February the 10th, 1922 was a Friday. But I'm probably wrong. Nope, this way. Wednesday. It is. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Sorry. Hope you're having a better Wednesday than Jack is having. I've just had one hell of a week and it feels like Friday already. I'd say it's because I'm not playing D&D later. I use my regular games to help me keep track of my calendar. Well, I thought I had to go down there. But apparently I don't. I really don't know where to go then. Because this just kills me every time. What the hell am I supposed to do? I really don't know where I'm supposed to go then, because I thought... Yeah, I must just not be doing it swiftly enough. And the stupid thing is, this is the end of the game, really.
They'll get me.
So it's not like I want to just stop the stream to come back to it. This is it. This is the final sequence.
Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kolth Cthulhu Kafungni, Rigazengaro.
No, I can't do it.
Hydra.
I've done it before. I just don't know where I'm going wrong, because, like, pretty sure I'm doing it quickly. I'm not making mistakes. I hate the fact that all of this is unskippable. We have to see it every time. No. The fact that he turns around is also very annoying. Okay, well, it's probably dead. Unless it's triggered, although it probably is just a timer. Yeah, there's no other way out of this room. All the way there. I hate that pit so much. Never think I'm going to make it. Just, I don't know where I can go faster. So, yeah, so the, because this is the lab, that's blocked off, so I can't go that way. The only way to go is up here. And it just keeps collapsing on me. Do I wait? No, I do not wait. It's not like a timed thing that the rocks fall and then I can move. I just have to get there faster. Okay, I've been playing this section for 16 minutes now, or for nearly 15 minutes. There's no momentum, so I can't do that.
Behuin and Kugnath,
Maybe it's worth finding a YouTube video of the end sequence so I can figure out where I'm going wrong.
Rigazengaro, Hydra.
You know what? To save time, because I'm probably going to have to do it again. Oh, no. Don't fall in there, you'll break your legs. Overwrite that save. Okay. So we don't have to go through that again, at least. Yep. And this is as fast as Jack can move. I believe. I don't think there's a run button that I've been missing all game. Key configuration. No, I don't see a run option. Nope. There we go. So, let's try this again. Jack is dead several times over at this point. This is what we must remember. At least you can see the rocks that fall. So I held back during that cutscene so that I'd start moving as soon as I could, and then just turned around. There might be periods of dead air because I'm going to try and concentrate. Lightning bolt effect is still there. Jack's complete lack of sanity and, I guess, solid bones after this point. I'm trying to take the curve as tight as I can without getting stuck on it. Okay, progress has been made. Progress has been made. It's so close. It's there. That's the portal. Garo. Hydra. That's it, Jack. You've done it.
Jack! How the... Oh my god! Is he okay? What the hell happened to him?
Hell happened. J. Edgar Hoover. Hell happened.
Can you hear me? Jack!
Shadow out of Time 3. I do not know how to begin. Is it... You can read. It's also the opening dialogue, I believe, from the opening cutscene. It's the Yith. They're oddly adorable. And one of the few benevolent mythos entities out there, creatures out there.
Jack, why have you summoned me?
There is something I must show you. We must hurry. Time is short.
Where are we going?
The Great Library.
Sounds like a cool place. Can I go there?
A terrible conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
It was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures that had been dominant until our arrival.
Yes, this is exposition at the end of the game. You are hearing it correctly.
This volume tells of that bloody period.
Why are you showing me this now?
They are still down there, Jack, thriving in the darkness. They are plotting, plotting to break free of their bonds and wreak a terrible revenge. The end is inevitable.
It's always a terrible revenge.
Very close.
How much time do we have? What the hell was that?
You are no longer safe. Follow me.
No, not the huge astrolabe. I'm following you, dude, but you're a bit slow. Did you see how fast I just had to move? And this is the opening cutscene of the game. Almost. No, it's the opening cutscene of the game. Shout out to Ramona. With Jack through thick and thin. He doesn't even get a name on the name board. Check out the last paragraph. Lives in the dark corners of the earth. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. That's the opening cutscene, so I knew.
Walters? Mr. Walters, can you hear me? Mr. Walters?
Jack survived? I don't remember that.
He's convulsing. We're losing him.
Ah, maybe not. There we go. And then this is actually voiced in the opening cutscene of the game, so if you go to YouTube, it's there, but... Suicide note. February the 16th, 1922. Now, at my end, I can finally see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I have always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. So mental condition. Nut job. Rank D. It tracks how many of the documents and things you find. So I was missing obviously some of those. It's not a long game, as you can see. It's a fun game. Komodo hype. You know the way to a streamer's heart. 116 headshots out of 160 kills. So I will take that. My drug abuse was casual. Winners don't do drugs. It's a solid game. It's good for the time it came out, I guess. It hasn't aged terribly well in places. You did catch it. I'm not finished the stream yet, though, so you might want to stick around because I'm going to play something else after this really quickly. I give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10 if I was going to assign it a score. I would recommend it though, for doing something different in the genre, much like Eternal Darkness, Scientist Requiem. If you like psychological horror games, definitely check both of these out. That was on the GameCube, I believe. I don't think there's anything after this. Still rank D for the Mythos, so I'm happy with that. Nice start, rookie. Now see what we can do a real set. See, the game is baiting. The game baits you to do it on a harder difficulty level. I have choose new high score, and then the credits, which is a really cool credit crawl that I will talk over. Or not, because I can't make it quieter. I'll just skip that. There's nothing after the credits as far as I'm aware. So YouTube, this is where my playthrough ends. Thank you for watching if you stuck around for the entire playthrough. Twitch, I am not ending the stream just yet, so please do stay around. But this was it for Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. As I say, I will now, if I ever find the time, learn the speedrun of it, and then stream the speedrun a few times. Yeah, the credits will add. It's because I've got everything turned down to 2, but it doesn't apply to the opening credits or the end credits, apparently. I will learn the speedrun. I don't know how long it will take. I don't know when I'll be streaming the speedrun, but I will obviously let you guys know, let you folks know. But as I say, YouTube, for now, this has been Dark Corners of the Earth. I hope you've enjoyed my frustration. The ups, the downs, the shooting, the stealth. I think it's 10, but obviously your mileage may vary. For now, YouTube, thank you for watching.